On Tuesday, Bangladesh captain Liton Das claimed that his team is still in the dark over the T20 World Cup. Well, that's not the case anymore. The International Cricket Council has given Bangladesh an ultimatum: play your matches in India as scheduled or get replaced by some other team. The ICC arrived at this decision at today's board meeting. This meeting was called to discuss the impasse with the Bangladesh board over the refusal to play their World Cup matches in India. The board meeting was attended by the directors of all full members, including the Bangladesh Cricket Board President Aminul Islam Bulbul. The majority of directors voted in favor of a replacement if Bangladesh did not budge. It's been understood only Pakistan backed the BCB. After the meeting, the ICC asked the Bangladesh Cricket Board to inform the country's interim government of their decision. Bangladesh has been given 1 day to come back with their final answer. If Bangladesh remain firm on their stand, then Scotland is likely to replace them in Group C at the World Cup. The ultimatum by the ICC comes a day after the PCB offered their backing to the Bangladesh Cricket Board. They also informed all of the other boards that they stand by Bangladesh, but the timing of PCB's email does raise eyebrows, and PCB chief Mohsin Naqvi was also part of this meeting that took place, in which the decision was communicated to the Bangladesh Cricket Board. The PCB has not publicly commented on the matter so far. Bangladesh has refused to travel to India for the T20 World Cup, citing security concerns. Remember, Bangladesh remained firm on its stance despite several meetings with the ICC over the past few days. Cricket's global governing body insists that the original schedule must go ahead as planned, with less than 3 weeks remaining for the tournament to begin. Now, this entire saga began when Bangladesh pacer Mustafizur Rahman was removed from the Kolkata Knight Riders squad in the IPL following a BCCI directive. The Indian Cricket Board did not provide an official reason for the directive, but it came amid escalating diplomatic tensions between India and Bangladesh. India, remember, has repeatedly flagged concerns about crimes against the Hindu minority community in Bangladesh. The country's captain, Liton Das, who is Hindu, said that players are in the dark about Bangladesh's participation at the World Cup. And remember, Liton Das had earlier refused to comment about the situation as well. But now it seems that his team might just miss the tournament altogether. Shifting our focus to India now, where after 2 days of unrest and chaos in Assam's Kokrajhar district, peace has returned to the area. People living in shelter homes have started returning to their homes. The unrest began on Monday night after a mob allegedly attacked a group of men on suspicion of cattle theft and set ablaze their vehicle. At least one person died in this incident, while other occupants received severe burn injuries. Tensions escalated further on Tuesday after people from both sides reportedly clashed. Following this incident, Rapid Action Force has been deployed in the sensitive areas of Kokrajhar. It has conducted patrolling with district administration in Karigaon and its nearby locations. Earlier today, meanwhile, a flag march was conducted as well, and a meeting of the Peace Committee was held.
After the incident, peace is returning to the area. People living in shelter homes are preparing to return home. Force has been deployed in vulnerable areas.
According to sources, internet services have been suspended in Kokrajhar and Chirang districts, and prohibitory orders have been imposed to control the situation. So far, the police have detained 18 people. All right, moving on. She's inspired a new generation to believe that space is not a distant dream. Sunita Williams, a trailblazer in space, has finally retired after a 27-year-long career as a NASA astronaut. While she officially retired on the 27th of December last year, NASA made the formal announcement now. Commenting on her career, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman lauded her path-breaking journey as an astronaut. He highlighted that her work laid the foundation for missions to the Moon and Mars. And in her first reaction post her retirement, Sunita Williams described space as her favorite place. She expressed her excitement at NASA and its partner agencies in taking next steps of exploration to the Moon and Mars. And now let's take a look at her absolutely spectacular journey. Born in Ohio to an Indian father and Slovenian mother, Sunita completed her bachelor's in physical science. from the US Naval Academy back in 1987, after which she was commissioned into the Navy. 2 years later, she was designated as a naval aviator. During her career, she logged over 3,000 flight hours in over 30 different aircraft. She was deployed in Red Sea and the Persian Gulf as part of the Helicopter Combat Support Squadron. Sunita started her career as an astronaut in 1998. She was part of 3 missions above the International Space Station, logging 608 days in space, which is the second longest time spent in space by a NASA astronaut. The astronaut also completed 9 spacewalks, totaling 62 hours and 6 minutes. This ranks as the longest spacewalk time by a woman. Sunita Williams became the first person in space to run a marathon and complete a triathlon as well. While her final space mission aboard Boeing Starliner began in June 2024, it was extended to over 9 months owing to technical issues, and she finally returned to Earth in March last year. She served in numerous other roles as well, including the Deputy Chief of NASA's Astronaut Office. Sunita helped establish a helicopter training platform to prepare astronauts for future moon landings. In recognition of her outstanding achievements, Sunita Williams received India's second highest civilian award, the Padma Bhushan, in 2008. When she was stuck in the ISS last year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had penned a heartfelt letter to the Indian origin astronaut, where he described her as India's illustrious daughter and prayed for her safe return to Earth.